I've just arrived at Suvarnabhumi Airport to take a look at books. It's pretty great to see Thailand blatantly making a section specifically to talk about what's wrong with it. I also took a look at the food section to see all the great processed garbage we offer our tourists to put into their bodies. I also bought this pomegranate coconut juice thing just to see what it tastes like. It tastes absolutely disgusting and no one should be buying the thing. Also, hey Amy! I'm happy to see you enjoying your drink unlike how I enjoyed mine. Ping, if you're watching this before the video about internships, you might be a bit confused. The airport today was unusually empty and it reminds me about all the crap going on in our country. I hope that when I come back, the country will be a bit better, or at least I could help. As I leave in the escalator, I just realized that I won't see these people for a month and a half. Here's a little story. When I had to go through the bag checking thing, they told me that I had a canned drink in the bag. I drank it and proceeded to try and remove the tab. When the guy asked me what the hell I was doing, I told him that I was from an international school and I needed for a project. Ping, this better be worth it. I don't need your smelly water, I just want to check my gate. I'm kind of thankful that capitalism is still around. All these advertisements trying to attract my attention is making my world quite colorful. Taking a look at this jar does make me think about things. I wanted to do this for my cats and Ping's cats, but I also realized why I'm so determined to do this. When I put all those things in a jar, I just want to see the jar filled. I want to see my project completed. This is the last time I'll get to hear this. I think the book is quite interesting, though I haven't seen anything about bad teeth. See what I did there, Thai people? In the plane, I've read the news about Cambodian migrants fleeing Thailand because of the military rule. Personally, I do not feel happy about it. I've just arrived in Hong Kong, but I do not feel excited about it. This may have something to do with the fact that I passed through this way 17 times. Which way to the taxi? Which way to the taxi? Which way to the taxi? I'm currently in the taxi. As the train passed me by, I was reminded by the oh my god tallness of the Hong Kong apartment building. And the fact that they're trying to make it taller. And the fact that Hong Kong taxi drivers charge $1 per 7 seconds. I was also told that Hong Kong is having a Type 1 typhoon at the moment, which raises my chances of going home a decomposing body. I haven't even started my work when I saw IB material for Visual Arts HL. One of the great things about Hong Kong is the food. You can't go wrong with, is that a tab? Where's my pink things? I need that tab! Hong Kong also really loves the environment, which is really good for my internship. This is my room. If I can live here, I can live anywhere. It's currently morning in Hong Kong and I just missed the bus. I'm in a taxi. From my previous experience, I hope I don't have to go on one again. Oh my god, Hong Kong has actual houses. They have actual houses! I've just arrived at my workplace. Oh dear. This wasn't the big giant office I was expecting. Neither was it the big giant office I was dressed for. I began to realize a bunch of things when I walked in here. I know that I am walking Etash heaven, and that really the guy who should have came here is either not or any physics student. I also realized that I really have no idea what the heck I'm doing here. We are currently driving my mom back to the city where she will leave me to face the unknown alone. I would also like to note that the person driving me right now is my boss. The building to the right now is the office, a building I was told I would rarely be in. The cool thing about this office is that it is made out of recycled material. Part of the building is made out of recycled building material, or even cork bottles. Eddie, my boss, is currently calculating the current of energy coming from the panel when it is faced up. He's also calculated the voltage multiplied by the current for the watts, which will be compared to a panel at 45 degrees. I realized immediately that I picked the wrong math IA, and that I really need to go back to grade 8 science. We are also cooling down the panel to see if temperature has an effect on the panel's capacity. It did not. By the way, the guy in the back is another intern named Lawrence. He will be my colleague for the rest of the summer. The previous solar panel was a multi-crystallized type, while this one is a thin film type. It is flexible, though it is not as efficient. Eddie is explaining something. If I wasn't so stupid or at least knew what an ampere was, then I would have known something. The third type of solar panel I forgot, but Eddie will explain it for you.
Then we need to drive the panel towards the sun. Right? So you can see actually each panel consists of two motors, cylindrical motors. One is X-axis and the other one is Y-axis.
Y-axis.
And you can see this small control unit. Actually, at the beginning, we connect a computer. The computer can track the.
Sorry, my phone ran out of space there. It is actually 34 Celsius outside today, which really reminds me why I shouldn't wear a tie today. I'm currently at Fairwood, which is kind of like a Hong Kong fast food restaurant. I should open a Thai fast food restaurant. It's my idea. Too many tabs. Too many tabs. I really have no idea what they're doing. No, this is a drip system, which is pretty good for your hub project. I'm done with work today and I just left the mail toilet. This is Maxim's. It is almost in every way like Fairwood. I am back in Fairwood, and if this footage does not make you hungry for pepper lunch, I have no idea what will. I am back in my room, and this is the assignment that Awesome Eddie gave me. Warning, the following information will blow your mind. So there's a bathroom in the place and I need to find if the energy is sufficient enough for it. The bathroom uses a city power that has a current of 2.7 amperes and a voltage of 220 volts. That multiplies around 600 watts, which is used in 8 hours, amounting to 4,800 watts per hour, or 4.8 kilowatts per hour. However, we also power it with acid battery generated from the solar panel with a capacity of 70 amperes per hour. We have 2, so that equals to 140 amperes per hour, but it only uses 30% of the energy from the 24 volts it has, so I only get 20 amperes per hour in total. 20 hours divided by 2.7 equals to 7.4 hours. This is a thing that we use in case when it runs out and we will automatically switch to the city power. This is just digression, so put the acid battery aside for now. We use 4 solar panels at a capacity of 200 watts each, but in reality it only uses 100 watts. That equals to 400 watts altogether, but the solar panel works from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., so that's 4 hours. 400 watts times 4 hours equals to 1.6 kilowatts per hour. This is 3 times less powerful than the city power. That really sucks. My assignment is to find out from the internet whether this theory is correct and find more alternative solutions if possible. This is why I need help from the physics students and ESS students. That's right, Pan. You are the only guy from both worlds who could help me. I hope that I can post another video next time, and it probably won't be this long, you know. If you like the style of the video, please let me know soon. So, good night.